Hi guys. This is Pinkie, the housewife. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to unpack. It's all basically about our girl Mel. Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Okay? But we're going to unpack it. All right? I do want to say that Love and Marriage comes on tonight. Tonight, guys. Tonight's tonight. Okay? It comes on tonight at Central Standard Time, 7 Central Standard Time. All right? But Love and Marriage comes on second episode is tonight. I can't wait to watch it. So remember, if you don't get a chance to watch it, or you can't because of work, or you got some other obligations, you know you can watch it with me. I'll be doing my commentary on it, so you can always catch it on my channel. But I do want to put in my disclaimers. Everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. This video is made for educational and entertainment purposes only. Okay, guys? And remember, everything is alleged, okay? But it do come on tonight. Yeah. We're happy about that, okay? All right. But let me just say this. Melanie, she did an interview the other day, and it was a very, when she does interviews, you know what you're getting. You're getting somebody that's telling the truth, speak the truth, and say the truth. You don't have to worry about no scandalous lies and telltale signs like somebody else did in the interview. But she did a wonderful interview. She did an interview with, called the Midday Vibe with J. Nash. I hope I pronounced her first name right, J. Nash. But it was a wonderful interview. She did. The host, and I think they got along great. The questions wasn't like she was there just there to get doggish, dirtish information. She was very respectful. And Melanie, they both had a good time with the interview. And you know, when an interview goes off and both the hostess or the host and then the interviewer and the guest both can come together and have, respect each other and ask rightful questions and stuff, you gotta smash on the hands, all right? But anyway, she did do this interview and everything, and one of her questions she wanted to know from Melanie is, how do you think people feel about you, or are they targeting you? How do they feel about you on the show, or do they just target you, the other cast members? And her thing was, what Melanie idea was, what she said, that she think that is that it's a little bit of both. People that they do go after her. They do go after her from time to time. Let me just make sure this thing don't go down. They do go after her from time to time and everything. But she feels that, like Melanie feels like they go after her because they want more camera time. That'll give them more time, camera time, because she's the star of the show. She's the big person on the show. You come after the biggest person on the show, the star of the show, you're going to get more camera time if you come after her. They don't know that they're making themselves look bad. If you want more camera time with Mel, why don't you do it in a positive light? Instead of making yourself look foolish and stupid, do it in a positive light. Then you'll get more camera time, because once Mel see that you're full of mess, she don't want to be bothered with you. You ain't going to get that camera time. Okay? know, you're gonna become not one of the likable cast members, because you know Mel got all these memories out there, and people love her, you know. So, and then you're just making yourself look bad. Just my opinion alone. Okay, and everything is alleged. And then she asked Mel. Mel then said that, but she doesn't know why people do the things that she do the things that they do, thinking it's going to make them look good on, or make everybody love them or like them on the cast. And I was thinking to myself too, if you act in a fool, like for instance the way Stormy is, when Stormy at Kimmy's party, you know, for completing one of her journeys, the chemo journey, and Stormy, but Mel did address that, because if it wasn't for her, Stormy nor Destiny would have ever gotten on the show. It was Mel who got them on the show, and then once they got on the show, good example, they both turned on her. Stormy just turned overnight, acting like she was riding for doing that, I think it was a Valentine celebration or something, a Valentine party or something, and then the next minute, she turned on her. And let me just say this, and Mel still keep a distance from Stormy. If you ever notice that Stormy, Mel haven't talked to her, and it showed on the first episode, Mel don't talk to her. Mel is just like, you do you and I do me. Mel don't. Since the reunion, she don't talk to her, she don't do nothing. She don't call her, invite her out. They don't do anything together, and I don't blame Mel. And Stormy is maybe allegedly now, but her and that side chick, Coleslaw, they've been hanging out together. Coleslaw took some pictures at the girl's house, at Stormy's house. Pretend like she's doing a tea party or something, sitting out on the grass. Yes. So Stormy is the one you have to keep an eye on, because Stormy is like a snake in the grass. Why would Mel want to continue her friendship with you when you're all out hanging with Shari and Martell? You're all out at Martell's birthday party or whatever that thing was, and lunch, wine lunch, whatever that thing was. Why would she want to hang out with the enemies? You're in the enemy's camp, and then she tell you things and you go right back? No, I don't think so. So Stormy, you and your crazy mama, y'all can just drop to the side, just fall back, all right? Because Mel got this. And when she told you at Kimmy's party, you can DM her. And no, that was not her phone number. That was a track phone, because she don't want you or none of the other cast members to know her phone number. So just DM her, like she said. So we're going to go ahead and leave that one alone. And the same thing for Letitia. She don't even want you to DM her, probably, because you're really talking about she got a dog card. Y'all used to be friends a long time ago, but you just turned out, the worse your mother got, the worse you got. So how can you try to rear your mother back in from acting crazy with Melanie? Melanie is young enough to be her daughter, okay? How can you reel her back in, and when you're all out there spinning out of control yourself? And calling somebody with a black heart, seems like you got a black heart, you and that husband of yours. All the crooked stuff that y'all have been up to lately, you need to look at that. But Mel don't call you out on that. She letting you do it yourself. She letting you pull yourself, bring yourself down. She ain't got to lift her finger because God don't want her to. She's just staying out of your mess. So when you fall on your own. You ain't that crooked husband of yours. Okay? So we're done with you. And then the same thing about Destiny. Melanie been through with her. Because Destiny stayed in the enemy's camp. So we ain't got nothing to say about you, and plus you're off the show anyway, so you're gone, girl. But anyway, then let me see. And Mel said, I was saying that she just come out without, Mel said she just come out with a merch line as well, called the merch line. And so Mel is always thinking of things to do. She always thinking of ways and things to do things. That's the business in her, that business mindset that she got, you know, because when she left Martell, she left with just her and the kids. And she had brought herself up a mighty, mighty long way. And she's one thing she did tell the host that when she wakes up every morning, oh yeah, the merch line, I think it's called Push Through, or I'm not sure. But Melanie said that she pushed through every day. And the first thing that she does when she wakes up every morning, she wakes up and said, this is what her day is going to be. She always say what her day is going to be like. And then she'll say what her week is going to be like. And then she'll say what her life is going to be like. So she's manifesting what her day is going to be like. So that way when she gets started during the day, that day starts for her, she had already said what her day is going to be like. So if the day is not falling in place like that, she knows she's around the wrong person. Or you need to get back to you. Just leave that person. What her week is going to be like. And if you can foresee your week, I think that's an awesome thing that a person can do. I think we all need to try that. And matter of fact, I think I will. And then she said what her week, her life is going to be like. When you manifest what your life is going to be like, oh my God, that's powerful. That is powerful. I'm just thinking about what your life is going to be like. You know how we grow up as kids talking about we want to be a doctor, a teacher, a nurse, a lawyer, a scientist. You're predicting what your life is going to be like. And at her age, she's still predicting what her life is going to be like. Oh, yes. And then the host asked her, or the person that she was interviewing with asked her this question about Martell. What was the meaning, or what was he meaning about the prayer? He wants you to pray. And she, you know, she laughed. They did a little laugh on that one because it was funny. Mel just thought it was the funniest thing, which it is. But she said that started in December. Okay, that was in December at a children's Christmas party at the school, the kids' school Christmas party. And then she said that she always said, y'all, everybody heard what he wanted them to hear, but not what he said. That wasn't what he said. Off camera, he said something different. On camera, he's saying something totally different. On camera, he's saying that he wants them to be cool together. What man wants you to pray to be cool together? That don't make any sense to me. And then better co-parenting. She would have a better, oh gosh, forgive me about my eye, a better co-parenting if he would know how to stop trying to destroy her and bring her harm and hurtful things to her. Just my opinion only. But anyway, she said he kept her outside of her car for 40 minutes in the cold in December. Talking about how he wants to get back together. She said this is one of the things she made sure she told the person that was interviewing her. From his mouth, I don't want to learn to love nobody else. I don't want to learn to love nobody else. That means, Shari, he don't really like you. You just there. Coleslaw, he never had no intentions on marrying you, because if he did, when Melanie left, y'all been planning a wedding. He never had any intentions on marrying you, because remember, during his therapy session, a couple seasons ago, he called you a peasant. And do you know what a peasant is? If I heard a man call me a peasant, oh girl, that man will not even know my name no more. Okay, but he said he don't want to learn to love nobody else. He just want to take walks in the parks again. He just want to take walks in the park again. Nobody, like she said, nobody heard what he have asked her off camera. They only heard what he want them to know. Totally different, because you know he lies. And then he said, will you just pray about it? Will you pray about it, Mel? After a while, she just said, yeah. Just to appease him at the moment so she can get in the car and leave, because it was cold out there. And so she just said, I'll pray about it, knowing she wasn't going to waste her time. But to get her, she had to do that because this manic, snake in the grass, narcissistic man just don't get it. Freezing cold out there. And you got a woman standing in the cold trying to listen to this nonsense that you spewing about you want her to get back together with you. You don't want to learn how to love nobody else. You messed it up. You messed it up all by yourself. She didn't have to mess it up. And even the person that was doing the interview, she was shocked as well. But she knew, I guess everybody knew that what he was saying didn't make no sense about that prayer. It just didn't make no sense. But anyway, like she said, she ain't got nothing to pray about to God concerning him. If it's concerning him, she ain't got nothing to pray about. He better get on his own and pray. Now that part is mine. He better pray by himself about that. And then she asked Mel about their co-parenting. How's it working out? She, like Melvin said, not the best. And one other, when she was talking with Carlos, she was talking about it's a roller coaster. And even with her, she says it's not the best. Because it's hard to be co-parenting with somebody when they're focused on something else, getting back together with you. When their mind is all on that and that is not happening, then you can't co-parent with them, because then they get angry, they get mad, they get vicious, they get just turn out to be difficult. Don't want to work with you because they're mad at you because you don't want to do what they want them to do, is get back together. Because you want to move on with your life, and no, they want to get back together. So they're going to make your life a living hell. I know, Mel. I could tell this man is making me a life living hell. It's living hell. And then Mel just said 2 weeks, or a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, that he sent her 10 dozen roses. Not 1 dozen, not 2 dozen, not 3, but 10 dozen roses. It's like 10, 5, 10 dozen roses. A dozen is 12. You got 12, big bundle of 12 roses. Then you got another 12, another 12. Ooh, 10 dozen. Ooh, my Lord. And that just recently happened. Not last year. Not, this is just recently. Then the woman said, I thought he was with Shari. Then she said, I guess he must want you back. Mel, he do want me back. Mel said it with confidence. He do want me back. And I know he wants me back. She said that with confidence. But the thing about it, like she said, she been there, done that. God been said go. And she went, and she ain't going back. She's happy with her new man. He treats her very well. And Martell just lied all through his interview he had. And then they did discuss the party, what he was saying at the party to her about walking her outside. And he would not give up after he talked about walking her to her car. And over and over. Then Lou jumps in. It's like, let her words be respected. Okay, guys. But he still tried to get to the door and still trying to walk her out. But I'm not going to hold this long because I'm getting tired, okay? I just want all of you all to watch tonight. Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on tonight, okay, on Old Network. I can't wait to watch it. Okay, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think. I would love to know. Leave me a comment, guys. And remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. All right? Hit that thumbs up. All right, thank you, guys.